You know how it is when you have to wet your beauty blender. Forgot. There's so much traffic, like what the fuck's happening? Alrighty. Honestly, I feel like I can't win every time I film. Like, last time I had this huge bump by my eye. This time I'm so nasally you can't understand me. Shut up. Ah! Always. Always drop stuff. Always. This is not an Aryelle Artistry video if I don't drop something, you know? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Aryelle Artistry here, and I'm coming at you with another look. So, today, you guys requested to see a prom-inspired makeup tutorial, so I came up with this beautiful pink and black eye. I'm obsessed. I love it. I think just like, I don't know, this is, if I was going to prom, this is definitely what I would wear. Yeah, I asked you guys on Instagram if you wanted to see a prom-inspired look. Yeah, I really am loving this eye. This eye is so freaking gorgeous. And I am using the new Game of Thrones palettes by Urban Decay. I'm obsessed with it. I've been using it every single day just because you can go natural, you can go bold. It's a palette you guys definitely should invest in. It is limited, so get your hands on it before it's all gone, because it's not coming back like the show. You know, the last episode was yesterday because today is Monday. So comment down below what you guys thought of this season. I don't know. I get a lot of people saying they loved it, a lot of people saying they hated it. I personally didn't mind it, but yeah. Before I get into the video though, please subscribe to my channel, be a part of my mermaid squad, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you know whenever I post a new video. If you like seasonal videos like this, like I know prom's coming up, then we have 4th of July. If you guys like holiday videos, just give this video a thumbs up so I know, so I can keep creating it for you guys. If you do want to see another prom inspired look, just comment down below and I have no problem making another video for you guys. If you want to see something a little more simple, because this is kind of like in between, it's like smoky and simple. So if you want to see something more simple, or if you want to see something more dramatic, if you have like a black dress and you want to do a nice smoky eye, just comment down below. I have no problem doing that. Don't mind my nasaliness if you do watch my Instagram stories. I still am a little sick. I just have like the leftover situation going on here. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video right here. I'm obsessed with this. I'm excited. I'm not going to sleep. I'm going to go out and rock this look out. So yeah, keep watching this video if you want to see how to create this beautiful black and pink eye. Alright, so let's get started. So I already have my eyebrows done, and I am using a new eyeshadow primer. The eyeshadow primer that I'm using is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and this is in the shade Caffeine. So this is darker than Eden, so it's like a concealer shade. And I really like it. It helps my eyeshadow stay on, because the original, since I have oily eyelids, the original doesn't stay on for me. And I'm still a little sick. If you watched my Instagram story, I told you guys I've been sick for a little bit, so I'm a little nasally. So don't mind that and ignore my crusty ass nails. I'm going to California the beginning of June, so I'm waiting to get them done so they look, you know, fresh and poppin'. And of course I'm going to vlog that for you guys, so don't worry. I'm going to pop this eyeshadow primer on, and it has a little applicator, which is nice, and then I just blend it out with my finger. See how it's like a concealer shade? So this actually holds on better than the Tarte Shape Tape for me. So I've been using this a lot recently. This is the Urban Decay B6 Vitamin Infused Complexion Prep Priming Spray. So this helps skin balancing, even skin tone, and oil absorbing. So I've really been liking this as like a makeup prep. I don't know if you guys can see, I have a lot of texture on my skin still. I feel like it's going in reverse now at this point. I don't know what's happening, but I did go to the dermatologist and they gave me something for like my acne scars and the textures. So this has been helping a lot too, but the stuff that they gave me is really for acne, so it's going to dry my skin out, so I'm going to have to switch to another one. Because they do have 3, but I've really been liking this, and you just spray it like you spray the all-nighter. It's really refreshing too. I got my Star Wars sports bra on. So cute, right? I got it forever, like a couple years ago when like the first newest Star Wars movie came out. 2015, I remember, because it's the day I graduated. So yeah, let's get this eye look started, girl. So I've been using this bad boy right here. I've been using this every single day. It literally has every shade, and it's so freaking nice. Like, look how nice this is. And if you follow me on Instagram, I've been posting like on my story what shadows I've been using. So today we're going to do a cute little pink theme. for, you know, a little prom look. But I love this. This is great. And it has, like I said, it has every shade. You can do an everyday look with this. It's bomb. And it comes with the Iron Throne in it. As soon as you open it, it has a big-ass mirror. Boop! And then you just open it and it has the Iron Throne. It's so freaking cute. I love this. So this is limited. It's not coming back. So if you can, get your hands on it ASAP. If you do, like, Game of Thrones, or if you just want it because of the colors, because it's hella pigmented. So this is the whole palette. It comes with 20 shadows. Look how freaking beautiful. So this is just how pigmented the palette is. Like, it's beautiful. And I wanted to put it over my tattoo so you guys can really see the colors. So the shadow I use all the time for my transition is Nymera. So it's like a really nice brown shade. It's very, very similar to Saddle. It's just a little bit darker. And for Urban Decay, it's very similar to Rift. So it's this one right here. And I'm going to take that with a Morphe M513 brush. So I'm not going to use the mirror in here just because it's so big and I want you guys to see what I'm doing. But you could totally use the mirror. The mirror is so big, like you can fit like your whole profile in this mirror. So I'm just starting right here and then I just pat it right into place and then I move forward. I want to do like a pretty pink rose gold eye. I don't want to do anything too crazy because, you know, it is prom and I want it to be something easy you guys can recreate if you are going to prom and doing your own makeup. And then once I have the color applied, I just start to blend forward in circular motions. And I'm going to take this all the way to the front because this is just a transition, so it's okay. So I'm going to go in with Take the Black. So it's this black shade right here, and it's a little shimmery, but it's okay. I'm still going to put it in the crease. So we're going to do a nice V. So I'm going to look straight. So I like to just start here because that's the corner of your eye, so it'll go with my eye shape. I do the same with wing liner. I usually start here when I do wing liner because I haven't done that in a while. But I usually look straight, and then I start where the end of my eye is, and then I go out. So see how I like started a little bit? I don't want to go too crazy because what if I mess up? This is black. We don't want to mess up and then have to do the whole thing again. I'm just going to slowly start to drag it back. And it's okay, like we have makeup wipes if it's not perfect. We just want the line to be a guide. And then I'm going to lean back and then I'm going to go right into my crease to make that V shape. So you really can't see that much shimmer, so I think this is okay to put it in the crease. And the brush that I'm using is the Crown C513. And I'm going to stop right, not in the middle, just a little bit further out, so like right here. Because I want this to be like that, you know, like a cat eye. Ooh, my lips are dry, honey. My lips are so dry. So I'm going to go in with this BUTTERMASK for lips. It's an overnight lip treatment, and this is by KIEHL'S. I've really been liking this. I'm just going to put a little on because my lips are so crusty. Sorry you guys had to witness that. Alright, now we're going to take a MAC 217, and this has that Nymera shade on it from before. I know, gross, whatever. I'm just going to blend the two. So you can dip back into Nymera. I'm just going to use what's left over here and then just blend it. And then we're going to go back and build it up again. But if you blend it and then go back, it's just going to make it look more airbrushed because we don't want any harsh lines. Even though we want like a cut, we're just going to create that with the makeup wipe. So I'm going to dip into Take the Black with the 217 and just add some here. And then just do the same what we did with that C513 brush. And then go up here. So what we did before is we created a base, and now we're just going to blend it out a little bit. And you can also use tape if you do struggle to create that line, because it'll just create it for you rather than you just going back in with the makeup wipe. So I just dipped it back in one more time, and I'm going to go over here. And when I dip it back in, I always start here from the bottom like I did before, and then I go up. And I'm not going to drag it too far, but I do want it blended like a gradient. So now I'm going to take a flat shader brush, and I'm going to be using one of my favorite shade. This is Bay of Dragons, and it's this pink shade right here. And this is really sparkly, so pretty. Like, look at this. Boom. Beautiful. I love this shade. So I recommend doing this before your foundation because some fallout does come out. Like, you see a little bit of fallout just because of the chunky glitter. And you guys know I don't really do cut creases anymore, so I'm just going to use the brush. And I'm just tapping this right onto the lid. And how I cut the crease, I just go above my actual lid and then take the brush, because my brush is a little pointy, and just round it out. I'm going to fade it in over here just so it doesn't look like it stops, you know. Now I'm going to take some glitter. This is the Heavy Metal Glitter in Volume. This is a newer product. I love these liners. It's from the Sparkle Out Loud collection. They're so pretty. So you can use this as just a liner, but I'm going to use it all over my lid. And it actually helps it stay a little bit longer too. And this is just going to add some more glam to your look. Oh yeah, look at all that sparkle. So these dry really quick too, which is really nice. So you don't have to sit there and wait for it to dry. Oh yeah. You see the difference? Woo! This screams prom to me. Like, I love this. Yeah, you see the difference? How this is a lot more glittery and glam? Like, it just vamps up the look, you know? So going back in with that MAC 217, just doing the same blending, making sure there's no harsh lines, you know. So now I'm going to take a makeup wipe and just clean up underneath and on the side of my eye. And I just take the mirror, I look straight, and I usually go underneath a little bit more just in case I take off too much. So I look straight and then go up and out. Boop. You see how that just created a nice line? And I like to leave a little extra just in case, like what if I take off too much, you know? So I'm gonna take the black again and just make it a little more black over here on the ends. I'm not gonna mess with what we did, but I just want to add more depth over here and then blend it out a little bit. So now we're gonna pop on some lashes. These are the Allure Luxe Silk Marquise Silk Effect lashes, and I really like these. You guys know I use these all the time. So I'm gonna pop these lashes on and I'll be right back. So I just added some lashes. I did mascara. I tightlined with Urban Decay Perversion eye pencil, and then I did liquid eyeliner on top. So I'm just going to show you my new foundation since I'm using a new foundation. I'm still using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I love this primer. So I'm just going to pop that on. So I've been loving that primer. I'm definitely going to invest in the bigger one because this is bomb. If you're oily, this is great. If you're dry, it's great. It's sticky, but you'll get used to it. It helps the foundation stick on. So I'm going to be taking my Naked Skin. This is the color corrector in Deep Peach, and I'm just going to correct my darkness as I usually do. So I just put little dots right here because this is where all the darkness is, and then I go underneath my eye a little bit because I have some darkness there. So the newest foundation I have been using is the Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Wear. Don't come after me, I don't speak French. But the shade that I'm using is 460 Suede, I believe. And this is a warm shade. So I've been liking this. It's transfer resistant. It's 24-hour wear. And it has SPF 15 in it, even though I do use a separate SPF. I felt like the double wear that I was using, the tone was off. I felt like I was too pink when I took pictures. So this shade definitely suits me better. And I love the coverage of this. It is full coverage, but sometimes I do have to go over my acne scars just because they're growing. I don't know what's happening there, but yeah. So I'm just taking my Beauty Blender. You see how the tone is better? Even though it's darker than my neck, I just blend it because you guys know that my neck is lighter than my face. I decided to get this shade because summer is coming up. I don't want to have to get another shade. But yeah, I think, see, like this is so nice. But you see like the texture in my skin? I definitely don't like that, so hopefully that medication that she's putting me on helps because I don't know where this texture came from. I haven't had it before. Ever since I got back from Atlanta, like my skin has been a hot ass mess. So I just pumped out a little bit more just to go over my acne scars. But usually when I blend my neck, because you see how it's a little bit lighter, but my body matches, which is weird, I don't know. I just take the leftover on my Beauty Blender and blend down. I don't put foundation. Just because if I put foundation, you can totally see it. So I just use what's left over on the Beauty Blender. But this foundation does oxidize. It only oxidizes when you put it on. So it doesn't oxidize throughout the day. So when you match your shade, just make sure that you wait a little bit so you can get your correct shade. So this is the foundation, full coverage. It did cover up a little bit of my acne scars, but sometimes I do have to go in again because I still, like, you see how it's still a little showing through. But this one is a pretty dark one, so. Yeah, I've been loving this foundation recently. So I still use the same concealer. So I've been using these two together, the All Nighter and the Fenty. And for Fenty, I'm in shade 330, and for All Nighter, I'm medium dark neutral. So you guys see me do this before, it's very repetitive, so I'm just going to do this and then I'll come back for my bronzer, my blush, and all that stuff. So I'll be right back. See how, like, I make it work, you know? So it blends with my neck and everything, and I still have some lightness to my face. So I'm going to take my favorite bronzer. This is the BECCA Sunlit Bronzer in Ipanema Sun, and I'm using my face angled brush. This is one of the Amazon brushes that I always list down below that my boo got me. So you guys know I love a good bronzer. I love to bronze. Like, ugh, it just changes the whole shape of your face. See how it just, like, adds more warmth to your face? It's freaking amazing. And I like the BECCA bronzers because they're really creamy. So they blend out really nicely. And they have a really good shade range. Now I'm just contouring my nose with a smaller version of that brush. Now I'm taking the Real Techniques setting brush and I'm going to go right underneath just to carve that line. So I get a nice contour line. Then I blend up here just to make sure that it doesn't look too separated. So for blush, I'm going to use one of my favorites for the summer. This is MAC Peaches. And I'm going to take that with a BECCA angled brush. Oh, this is so pretty. I love this. And you guys know what highlighter I've been using. I've been using the BECCA Chloe Malika kit. And I've been using the shade Dusted, which is this one. I don't know, I've been loving this highlighter recently. I've been using it literally every single day. And I'm using that with a Morphe M510 brush. Even though I do have some texture on my face, I still use a highlighter. So I'm just going to put it right here. Like, look at that. That's so freaking pretty. Like, it's there and it's blinding, but it's still natural, you know? Of course, my battery's freaking dying. So now I'm going to spray the B6 spray one more time. It smells so good. So let me change my battery and then we're going to go underneath our eyes. So hold 1 second. So the same colors we did on the top, we're going to do on the bottom. So I'm going to be take the black with a C528 brush. And it's right here. I think I call this a C513. This is a C528, so sorry about that. And I'm just going to go right underneath my eye. See how there's some there already? So I'm just going to continue that. And I'm not going to go too far because I want there to be pink right here. So I'm going to stop like right there. And just blend it a little bit in there. Oh yeah. Whew. And this black is really pigmented, so be careful. Like, I barely dipped it in and look how pigmented it is. Alright, with the same brush, I just took a tissue to wipe it off. I'm going to be using the Bay of Dragons. And I'm just going to put it on the inner part of my eye. And with this, I'm going to be careful. I'm just going to place it just because there is some fallout. So I'm just going to place it and make sure it doesn't mess up my concealer. And then you want to blend it into the black. Oh my god, I'm like obsessed with this. This is so freaking pretty. And now we're going to take that glitter and we're just going to put it right underneath. And since this is a liquid, you can go pretty close to your eye and it'll dry. So I'm not going to touch over here just because we have that really nice fade, so I don't want to put glitter there. But I just want to put it like right on the inner corner. See the difference? Oh yeah. Now for liner, this is also a new liner from the Sparkle Out Loud collection. This is Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil 24/7 in Wild Side. And this is like a pretty rose gold shade. It's so pretty. Especially with this look, it's going to be gorgeous. So I'm just going to put it on the inner corner, and then I'm going to take Perversion, the black, and put it out here. Now I'm going to take the Perversion, and this is just a black eye pencil, and just put it on the outer corner where the black is. So we're almost done, guys. So I talked about this lash primer in my last video. This is Urban Decay Subversion. So this is a lash primer, and it's really cool because it has these little spikes on it. And they just make your lashes look so much longer. During the week, I think I said this in my other video, during the week I don't like to wear false lashes, so I just wear this. And it makes my lashes so long. And I'm just going to put them on the bottom, just to give me that length. And it's so easy with this brush. And I make sure I get the tip of my lashes too. So I'm going to let this dry a little bit. I just let it dry because I feel like the mascara really lashes onto it when it's a little dry and tacky. So while that dries, I'm going to be doing my lip. I'm going to be taking, don't laugh, I know my pencil looks crazy. I'm going to be taking MAC Cork pencil, and for lipstick, I'm going to be using the BECCA Ultimate Lipstick Love in the color Sugar. And I want some definition, so that's why I'm not using Whiskey, which is similar to Chestnut. And since this is prom, if you want a lipstick that's going to stay a little bit longer, I would use a liquid lipstick. I'm just not a huge fan of liquid lipsticks because, that's like a tongue twister. Just because I feel like they're really drying. If I do use a liquid lipstick, I usually put a gloss on top, so that kind of defeats the purpose. But yeah, I would use a liquid lipstick, and anything waterproof, I would use everything waterproof just because, you know, it's prom, you're not going to be touching anything up. But yeah, just for this look, I'm going to be using some lipstick, but I highly suggest a liquid lipstick. You could just throw it in your bag just in case. So I'm going to take Sugar by BECCA, and I'm going to go back in with Cork just to give me more definition. So now we're going to take the mascara and put it on the bottom. And I'm using my Giorgio Armani mascara. So I zoomed you guys out a little bit so I can show you like my chest. Since my dress is like one shoulder, I do want to have some chest highlight. So I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty How Many Carats Diamond Balm. So this stuff is amazing. It just helps your body. Like, it just glows. Like, look at that. It's so beautiful. And I think this is perfect for prom since you want to sparkle, you know? And I also am going to be putting some highlighter on my chest. So I'm going to take my highlighter, pop it here. So I just put this right on the collarbone. And I'm going to take my little setting brush again and just blend the edges. And then I'm just going to do my shoulders. So the last step is to take the all-nighter setting spray. This is actually de-slick, so it's for oily skin. This just helps it stay on longer. It's a 16-hour wear and it lasts all day. So you're going to be good after you spray this. So I'm going to do my hair. I do have like a little headband holding it back. That's why it looks a little shorter. So yeah, I'm going to do my hair, get dressed, and then I'll be right back. So this is the final look. If I was going to prom, this is what I would wear. This is actually a dress from my sister's wedding. It's coral. It's really pretty. I feel like it goes perfect with this eye and this lip. I love the black. I like the contrast between the two. You guys know I love my little pearls, so I had to pop those in. And yeah, this is really freaking cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed this prom-inspired makeup tutorial. Yeah, I made it kind of easy so you guys can recreate this if you are going to prom. I didn't want it to be too difficult, so I didn't want to use too many shadows. And I did want to show you guys the Game of Thrones palette because it honestly is bomb. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Be a part of my mermaid squad. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.